This is a record of all the events, adventures, and experiences that we had on our journey to Vancouver Island. Now, I'm sure you're aware, for any road trip, expedition, adventure, or exploration, you need tools to record. Starting with this, the WM-R2 Sony recorder. And this trip starts on a really cool cruise.
Ferry ticket booth. We're about to board, and we're gonna hop on a cool little ferry. Matt's hungry again, so he wants to get some food on it. This is just simply cracked, and I gotta say, guys, it's good to have you for the memories. Okay, goodbye.
I'm glad you're on board. I hope you have a good weekend. Glad you're on board and everything.
Have a good day, brother.
Hello, hello.
What are you just you're picking up the phone like you've been on hold?
Hey, what can I get for you today? Okay, we just got off the ferry, and the sun is going down. We made it to our hotel, and honestly, our plan for the rest of the evening is just to walk around, maybe get a couple drinks, and just take some photos and enjoy ourselves.
It's currently about 20-something degrees. We just finished staying at the hotel. We're going to be packing everything up and leaving this sleepy little town. We're going to be going to...
One of the crucial things to a good road trip is to be intentionally focusless. Best effort is best reserved for long days, difficult weeks, and important endeavors. I have often wasted previous trips focusing on the next thing, and forgetting to enjoy the moment. For that particular ailment, I would recommend this pill. Taking a deliberate effort to let your mind wander, to let stupid jokes flow, dumb thoughts go by, and just stop trying to focus on the next thing.
Alright, we just made it to our little Cloud9 hotel, and it was super cool. You pull off of the main road, and then you're on this little back road, and you turn off again, and it is just this super nice, quiet cabin.
This is called the Cedar Cabin from Cloud9 Glamping, and it is just this little cabin in the middle of the woods. Being able to stay here, especially now, especially with my best friend, is so cool, and I look forward to just relaxing for the next day or so. Speaking of relaxing, we spent the next couple days wandering around beaches, exploring the area, and updating my notebook. But the next part isn't quite so relaxing. The lighthouse had been a crux to the entire trip. We made it to it late because we got a little bit lost, but it was very important that we got down there before sunset, when all of a sudden I get a nosebleed. And of course, I don't have any cloths, I don't have anything to fix that, and finally, after digging around, I find Carl Zeiss lens wipes. Unfortunately, in the hubbub of trying to work with those lens wipes, I didn't know that I accidentally flip a switch, which makes it so that the gimbal doesn't move from the D-pad. So you have to imagine, I'm getting more and more frustrated because I really want this smooth footage, and the sun is perfect, it's going down, the lighthouse is right there, this is the perfect moment, this is when we get our chance to be here, and I'm missing it.
Dude, not a thing has worked out with this shoot.
This has been a bit of a nightmare to try to film this scene, speaking honestly. At first I didn't realize this Walkman had a pause mode. Microphones have been disappearing. My DJI stabilizer failed. But I think when it comes down to it, when everything is done, This is a blessing, and I need to remember that. We are sitting in this gorgeous spot. The sun is setting, and we are at this beautiful lighthouse. I have my best friend recording me right now. When it comes down to it, this all belongs to God. He's the one who stretched the stars across the sky. He's the one who cut the clefts out of the rocks and told the water to go where it belongs. And at the end of the day, even when things are frustrating, remembering my job isn't to make beauty necessarily. It's to capture the beauty that God already put in my life. It's to capture these beautiful moments that already have been given to me as a gift, that I might share it with everyone else. When I see something so beautiful and when I go through frustration like this, I am reminded God is God. Let his will be done. Even with this video, even with stuff that's so stupid, God has a way of taking care of us and blessing our abilities. Thank you for joining us today.
The next morning, we got up early and got ready for a long drive. Today's plan was to drive across the entire interior, cutting the entire island in half, stopping any opportunity we got, but eventually ending just shy of Campbell River.
So our game plan is we're gonna make it up to Campbell River, but we're pretty much driving through the interior of the island, checking that out. That said, as we were driving, we stopped and noticed this, and this is really, really cool. It's basically a bonsai tree in the middle of a little pond. It's so neat. So far, this has been a super, super cool trip. I'm a little bit late to getting ready, but it's still going absolutely fantastic.
Come to J&V's for the best chicken burger in town.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, man. And what's your name one more time?
My name's Dan.
Good to meet you, Dan.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, man. Just a second ago, we arrived at Little Diner, this little place that's been around since 1986, but everything in it was brought in by the family, the small family owners. The radios were all brought in from hotels from their different adventures. The little figures in the corner were toys that the owner had as a kid, and they had arcades from way back, and it was just an incredible little spot to check out. Then we're going to move on with a road trip.
The rest of the drive up to Campbell River was, truthfully, pretty uneventful. We arrived later just as the sun had set, and we got ready to make ourselves some dinner. The view from our hotel was of a very busy ocean. As the weather got worse outside, we decided to hide away inside. Starting with dinner and following up with my notebook. See, a couple years ago, I got this traveler's notebook and wrote video ideas. One day I decided I wanted to take it to Japan and document the whole trip there. And what I thought was just going to be a fun video concept ended up becoming a habit for any trips that I do. Be it Tim Hortons newspaper clippings or tickets for a flight, it's become one of the little ways, not even for a video anymore, but for myself, that I tend to document small parts of my life. And younger me would have never wanted to do this. I think younger me would have thought this was stupid or ridiculous or silly, and maybe it is.
Things are cool right now. Things are cool at school.
Sometimes it's worth it to be a little bit silly if it means that I can remember these small, valuable moments that go by so quick. Again, it's another promise to stay in the present.
We made it to the suspension bridge. After a little bit of driving, it turned out that it's either been privatized, went on a different route, and we found this real cool suspension bridge.
If you're down in the area, come down to Krabby Bob's. I promise we're not too crabby.
The last day felt like it came and went so quickly. The next while went by quickly, to be honest. The ferry back the next day, driving the rest of the way to town, and finally dropping off Matt at the airport. It felt like I just picked him up yesterday and already I was sending him off again. But on the drive home, I think I finally realized something, as silly as it is, about road trips. They're kind of like cassettes. No one puts a cassette in the player just to get to the end of it. No one listens to a CD just to get to the end of the album. But you try to enjoy every moment that's given. On a cassette, it's 45 minutes per side. What I mean to say is this. We have only so many moments, so many good moments, that we can actually enjoy. I would recommend, as opposed to trying to get to the next track, enjoying each one that we're given, so that next year we'll want to spin it around and play it all over again. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
This is a record of all the events, adventures, and experiences that we had on our journey to Vancouver Island.